Alright, so here today, as you see in the title, we're talking about the final 3 7DS festivals, correct? Because after this, after these 3 festivals, it's basically now Four Nights of Apocalypse. We're no longer in the 7DS verse. We're now in the Four Nights of Apocalypse verse. Though they're the same, it's just now, when we have a festival unit, there's a very high chance that's more tuned into what Four Nights of Apocalypse is. Like Festival Tristan, Festival Lancelot, Festival things like that. So again, we still should see some Meliodases and stuff like that in the game, obviously, but I wonder how they're going to approach it and how they do the future stuff. But today, let's talk about this. We only have a few left, and it's going to be kind of crazy, so I hope you're ready for it. It sounds depressing, it does, but I hope you're ready for it. Let's check it out. But yes, as you kind of might be wondering, GoGo, what do you mean? What do you mean 3 festivals? There should be 4. I'm going to be doing it this way. July is a festival, correct? If you go over here to, it's done this way, right? So yeah, July is a festival. August is a collab. Should be a collab, but it's not confirmed a collab, correct? This could be Ragnarok. This could be OC Story. It's just one 600 banner that is not a festival. That's how August lands. September is the download festival, so that's the second festival. So 1, 2. October should be a collab, or it could be like a Four Nights of Apocalypse banner, or it could be, let's say, OC or Ragnarok, correct? So that's there. November is a festival. That's 3 festivals. December is also one. But I'm going to say maybe they start Four Nights of Apocalypse right there. So it could be 3 to 4 arguably festivals. But again, I would say that I see the December festival being more so Four Nights of Apocalypse. But it would be cool if this is like another Meliodas, right? They always do a Meliodas. So the final Meliodas to end off the game. GG's, that's it. Could be. So you can say 3 or 4, up to you, however you want to say it. July, September, November, and then December. But again, let's see what they do. So first up, let's go in order and let's talk about everything. First, obviously there's a summer banner left, right? So the 12th, we'll get a summer banner. That is how it's going to go. 12th of July. Currently, we're on the 6th of July, which is over here Thursday. But keep in mind, right here, it should be a summer banner. Again, we had DN last year. Before that, we had Roxy. Before that, we had Ellie Hawk. And before that, we had Merlin. So again, there were good years for summer. There were good years. I think last year was the worst year for summer we have ever had in this game's history. 1 summer unit. Bleach got 3. Bleach Brave Souls, by the way. Not the new game. The new game looks crazy. But what is it? Nick K got 2 units and like 5 costumes. And then let's see. What else? There's one more. Yeah, Black Lure Mobile, which just released, got 3 full characters and more to come. And we got 1, and that to a PvE character. Like they did not do good that year. So I hope this year is different. But again, I'm not expecting too much. Over here we have again Roxy. So this was 1 year. In 1 year they released 3 characters. This year we're expecting 1, boys. They also released cosmetics in a lot of the years. This was one of the years, I think 2 years ago. And this was the first year. Last year was again Freyr and what is it? Yorm, and then the festival units, right? So it was pretty good. It was Elizabeth and Merlin. So this year, I wonder who gets it. Is the new Merlin gonna get one? Could be. Wait, did the new Merlin? No, new Merlin already got stuff. So with Ragnarok, Freya exists. Okay, that exists. Bon exists as a character too. One of the recent festivals. Mael exists as a recent festival, and then again Melee and Escalor. So I do wonder. Recently, we all had male festivals, so I wonder how it's gonna go. But again, we'll see what the costumes look like. But now, beyond that, festival, right? Festival at the end of the month. What is it gonna be? One option: Demon King himself, right? Demon King makes a lot of sense. It has to pop up at some point. I do want to see him as a unit. It would be so stupid because every demon festival we have is basically Meliodas. So again, dark unit, right? So it could have been like Estarossa was a dark unit. That would have been so much better, but it wasn't. At this point, it's only been Meliodas dark festival units. So I do hope that Zeldris either gets one or Demon King over here. And that makes a new dark festival unit that is not just Meliodas. Like look at Light. You have Elizabeth, you have Escanor, and you have Mael, and you have Bond. So 4 light units that are all different. Meliodas, Traitor Meliodas, Purgatory Meliodas. That's it. So definitely could be a lot better on that aspect of it, but this does exist, right? This is a really good option. Currently in game, he's obviously gonna be a blue character. They're not gonna show you that he's dark, but I mean, there's a lot of potential. So that is one unit that I will mention. There's also this, but it's a Meliodas, right? So dark Demon King Meliodas. That could also work. There's also Demon King Zeldris, the other one, right? So the original one before he transforms into the full Demon King. They could do that also. That is one worth mentioning. So again, it's a Holy War Festival. Has to be a Holy War Festival. So it's a Holy War Festival unit if it's a Holy War Festival, correct? Brain cells. So with it, I see it being a demon. But again, it could also be like, let's say, theoretically, not that. Chaos Arthur. It still can. It doesn't have to be a Demon Fez. Holy War also counts to this. Margaret was 2 years ago. Last year was Estarossa. So again, there is potential. but usually it's more so not a sin, so it shouldn't be a sin. So it should be Demon King, something like that, or it could be Chaos Arthur. I don't think it's a Four Knights of Apocalypse unit just yet. I do think we still have time, right? We did get Tristan, but that was because it was the end of the story. That made sense. But again, remember, every year we are quoted to get 2 Meliodas units. We still haven't gotten our second Meliodas yet. So maybe this is our second Meliodas. Every year you get 2 Meliodases, right? Before there were Champion Meliodas and then Purg Meliodas. Before that was LV Meli, the Lost Vein Ragnarok version, and Trader Meli, right? Before that was like Lost Vein and then what is it? Halloween Meli. So I don't know. I'm off on the years here, but around that's correct, all right? So with it could be the second Meliodas is this, and then that's how they do it. Could again be Demon King Zeldris. But after that, there's not many units left, right? Gilda could be a festival unit if they want to, but other than that, I don't really see too much hype on any aspect. This Meliodas should be like an end-of-year Meliodas, so I don't see this happening anytime soon. So what happens in July Festival, I really wonder, right? September Festival is always like a download festival unit. Usually it's a sin, but who is left to get a unit from the sins? There's nobody, right? Merlin already has it. King already really got his upgrade. He doesn't need any more. Deanne, not so much at all, right? Correct? Not at all. Gother, but really what did Gother get as an upgrade beyond that point? So I wonder how they're going to iron out this sin. Like November could easily be some sort of Chaos Arthur unit, right? Light Chaos Arthur. That'd be very, very hyped. But I do wonder how they're going to approach these things here. Because this is a Sin Festival, usually. This is always a Sin Festival. And this is usually always a Sin Festival, too, right? Gother, Merlin, now what happens? So, I wonder how they're going to handle these two of them. And then, like, what they do for that. But there are options, correct? Meliodas could easily be December, so let's chalk that off. Let's chalk this off as Demon King. So, 2 Sin Festivals, what do you do, right? Or do you just say no more Sin Festivals, right? We can't release you Sins, so we'll just do, let's say this is Chaos Arthur, and then this is, Gelda, or something like that, I don't know. Or let's say Demon King Zeldris right here, and this is Demon King himself, right? But again, it's all demons, so the whole year is just demon festivals, right? That's gonna be like such a terrible meta. So things have to happen. Let's say one is, again, this is obviously, let's say it's human, right? Because Arthur. This is Gelda, so it's unknown, and then 2 demons, right? So I do wonder how they're going to do it. It can't just be all demon festivals. So out of the units that we know, 1 of them or 2 of them aren't going to make it, right? So Meliodas will have to get 1 unit. We know that. So somebody here is getting a Meliodas, if it's Demon King Meli, or the final form of Meli over here, right? So that has to happen. Demon King Zeldris, one of those 2. So really, we're in such a weird area here of what to expect. But it's really up to you on what you think will happen. Remember, October we'll get the Halloween updates. That's going to happen. Around at these points, you'll see some sort of Four Knights of Apocalypse hype up. Four Knights of Apocalypse releases in October, right? Like over here. So keep that in mind that we could see it even start as early as this. But September, nothing really to look forward to. Should be a collab here, but, you know, I'm not going to say too much. I don't expect much from Netmarble here. I think that they might just skip collabs and do Ragnarok or OC, because they promised OC story all year. So what's going to happen to OC story, right? Even though OC was like the worst month of revenue for Grand Cross, what are they going to do? But, you know, that's really all of the things I wonder. But again, you kind of know what's happening soon. It's going to be some sort of summer unit there, going to be some sort of festival there, going to be some sort of like stall filler banner over here, then it's going to be the collab over here. It's going to be some stall banner also over here. Doesn't really matter. There's no precedent, so that's there. Then again, festival kicks up. Then again, over here, potentially a collab or Ragnarok or OC as mentioned. And then festival, then a festival. So we have an idea. But I wonder what they're going to actually give us, if it's going to be actually anything good, or if they're just going to chalk off a lot of the festival units that we know exist that can easily be units, but it's up to them. So let me know what you think and what you kind of expect from them. So with it, catch you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe, peace, and enjoy. That's been for me. Quick little talk about what's next and what festivals we can kind of expect for the rest of the year. So, yeah.